what's up, YouTubers? Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, we are back with another Thanks for Asking.
It's a new year. It's a new outfit because we
Record these in
record
bunchies.
Yep. So, this is the podcast where we sit in a basement and talk about ourselves.
We steal other people's Q&A questions and answer them for ourselves. You know, that's it. Thanks for asking. So this week, the question, which, I mean, is a really specific question, but we can just take it to whatever. The question itself was, have you ever eaten real Italian pizza in Italy? Which I know neither of us have ever been to Italy.
I was
so
gonna say.
have you ever
Authentic foods.
Yeah,
let's say.
from like a legit place.
Well, I ate this past summer authentic Bedouin cuisine in Jordan.
Okay.
In the middle of the desert, and that was real yummy. They literally dig a hole in the ground and put the chicken in it and then cover it with sand. They build a fire in it and they cover it with sand and blankets.
Oh my god, that's legit.
And that's how they cook it, and then they bring it out and it smells amazing and it tastes amazing. And there's a cat behind this bench.
He's just annoying. It's fine.
What about you?
I went to, I'm trying to think of, I haven't traveled a whole lot, but I did England, Scotland, and Paris a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I had legit croissants in Paris, and they were the best I've ever eaten in my whole life. And I didn't even think it would be different, but a friend of mine was like, oh my god, you have to eat a croissant for me when you're there. And I was like, okay, sure. And I had one, and I was like, why is this so good compared to literally anywhere else? I don't know what made the difference, but it was so good.
I've literally never heard anyone talk about croissants.
Yeah,
I know,
me neither. But I had to try it, and
do you know
results
what the difference
happened,
is?
you know? I have no idea. But
Has
it was delicious.
Ruined you for other croissants?
I mean, no, I could still
you'll eat a croissant, but it won't make a difference.
Yeah, I'll still go to Tim's and eat a gross one, but it's
Yeah.
whatever. It's just not as good, man. You know what's weird about Paris?
Mm.
Okay.
Tell me about it.
Talking about Paris foods or French food, whatever.
Frog,
okay.
baguettes.
I
don't know what else they eat.
Okay, we went. Okay, I don't remember. We stayed at this. We stayed at a hotel that was near the Inception Bridge.
Sure.
Okay, there's
I
a
know,
bridge. There's
sure.
a bridge in Paris, and everyone's like, "Oh, this was the Inception Bridge." So we stayed near there, and there was this restaurant that was at the corner near this gift shop that we decided to go to one night, and it was fine. It wasn't a legit French restaurant. It just was a regular restaurant, right?
That
And
happened
then-
to be in France.
Yeah, and it was strange though, because the next night we went a couple blocks over. We went to a different restaurant that looked similar, but we thought was different, and we realized most of the wait staff were the same people, and they had the same menu and the same font and color of all their things, but it was called something different. And then when we were traveling through, we were only there for 3 or 4 days, but we saw 6 of these places, and we realized that they were there's this weird chain of authentic French restaurants in Paris just to get tourists to go to. And we went to 2 of them not knowing that they were the same place pretty much. It was literally the same dude served us at the 2 different locations. And I was like, this is too much. They clearly just know how to get tourists.
That's so funny. Did he comment or did he give you a look or something?
I think my dad made some comment, and then we started talking to him about how oh, okay, so this is kind of a chain, and he was like, I mean, I guess so. It was
he was like, we're conning you.
Yeah, pretty much. We're stealing your money because you think you're eating somewhere legitimate. Yeah, it was so weird.
That's so strange.
Yeah.
Never heard about that. Things like that. I never thought about things like that, tourist traps for authentic food. I mean, you always know there's the restaurants that aren't that authentic that are in the touristy areas that charge a lot. But nothing like a chain like that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was deceptive. I mean, it was good
Cool.
food, but yeah.
That's so cool. It's so cool how you got conned.
I almost did get actually conned when I was there, though.
Tell me about it.
Because when you go across really touristy areas, like the Lovelocks Bridge and whatever, there's always people there who are trying to sell you stuff. And there was this guy who came up to me who was like, stick out your finger. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he tried making some knot necklace thing with string on my finger, but my mom was right beside me, and as soon as he tried to do it, she was like, okay, no. And we left, and I realized that him and his friend would walk around these popular places, and one of them would distract someone and the other person would pick your pocket. Yeah.
That's so
They have that everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like way more in Paris than London because like I did all the touristy stuff in London too, and there was like obviously people would try to like do stuff like that, but in Paris it was so bad. Like there were so
Yeah.
many people doing it. I don't know.
I never like had like a want to go to Paris
Oh yeah, no, me.
until like I mean like I kind of started to kind of think about it after I read a book where like it took place in Paris and they talked a little bit about like the
Yeah.
city and I was like, oh, maybe it's cool. But like I don't know, I think like it's very hyped.
Oh, for sure. We wanted to go just because it was like we were gonna be in Europe.
And
We
it's
might
so
as well
close, yeah.
see multiple places. Oh, we did Amsterdam too. I totally forgot about that.
I remembered about that.
Yeah. We just like wanted to go for the sake of going, and like me and my parents both, when we were done, we were like, we don't have to go back there. Like it's kind of dirty. Like there's
Aw.
nothing special about it. The Eiffel Tower is like okay, cool. It's a statue.
saw it.
Yeah, it's like wow. Seen smaller ones of these everywhere. I don't know. Nothing. There's really nothing special about it. But I know a couple people who are like in love with Paris. Like Mitch Grassi, for example. He goes like every 4 months. He's in Paris because he loves it so much, and I don't get it.
I guess if you're like a bougie fashion.
Yeah, if you have enough money to blow, maybe it's nice if you stay
Yeah.
in like the really bougie areas and go shopping a lot. We like did a bus tour around those areas, and then
And
we're like,
you're
okay, bye.
What's your favorite place you've traveled?
Amsterdam was real nice. I would love to go back to Amsterdam like for like 2 weeks and just hang out because
I would love to go, so let's do that.
okay, I'm very much down if we
I'm
get
very
to.
much down once I get the fun.
Yeah. I really liked it because like it's kind of touristy, but it's like there's like no huge attraction that you have to go see. So it's like if you wanted to spend a lot of time there, you could literally just like go to cute little restaurants and walk around the streets and like sit on a bench somewhere.
out.
Like there's nothing that it's like, come see the Eiffel Tower.
So you don't
It's just
feel
kinda
bad
like-
if you don't see anything. It's
Yeah,
like you're
exactly.
you're
It's just like the
experiencing it.
environment that you want to be in rather than like stuff to go see specifically. I mean, there's probably like museums and different things that would be
Oh, I'm
interesting
sure.
to
Like
look
every
at.
like place has sites,
Yeah.
but there's nothing like.
Yeah, but it's like there's no specific attraction. It's just kind of like the place
Amsterdam
itself.
is its own attraction.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really nice.
That's cool. I would love to go there.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me?
Where's like somewhere you really enjoyed?
Jordan was really cool. Because that was also like a last minute trip.
Yeah.
So I like got to walk across the border with my big old backpack.
Ooh.
And it was like it's kind of a poor country, so it was really cheap to like do all the crazy things that I got to do in the span of 2.5 days.
Yeah.
Which was like sleep in a huge desert, just me, my 2 friends, and this one Bedouin tour guide, and like see the sunset and all the stars, and like wake up next to a scorpion. And, like, it was like
wow, notable.
it was like fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like it was an amazing trip, and it was like that plus going to see Petra plus fucking tipping everybody like very well, and like doing like a tour and like seeing like caveman writings and like it was crazy, and all like it was all for like under $300 US.
Dang.
So I was like, what did I just experience?
That's a good little trip.
It was really nice. And I mean I loved Israel because like I had family there, and I like didn't remember it because last time I was there I was like, I want to say, oh my god, your cat.
It's okay.
The last time I was there I think I was like 5, maybe 6.
Oh.
So like my memories were like my uncle eating a sandwich, my sister asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
I don't really remember the country. So I got like it was really nice, and I was there for 3 months, which is crazy. And I got to like I kind of started to feel like I lived there, and then coming back here was kind of like a culture shock.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, most of my traveling like has been like to Florida because my grandmother lives there. Are you
Yeah.
gonna go stop your
I'm-
cat?
I
I'll
ju-
keep talking.
You hold them. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, hold the fort down.
There we go.
Yeah, I traveled to Florida because my grandmother lives there, and done some cruises with her, so I've seen like, you know, those kind of little spots.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing like I've always wanted to see. Go to London. I
Yeah.
always wanted to. Go
I
to
really
the
like
UK.
London too. I would like to spend time there, but it's a lot of money.
It is, and I would love to go to Asia,
Yeah.
but the flight alone is like.
Oh my god, I know. Going to Europe was like 6 hours and I hated it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that Israel flight, and I was like, it was like 12 hours.
Ouch! Oh my god.
And I can't sleep on planes or cars or,
Oh,
like,
no.
at all. So I was just, like,
Having the best time the whole
watching
time.
the most movies. People next to me were like, shut up.
Yeah. I mean, like, I haven't done a lot of traveling. I did that thing to Europe. I went to Florida once. But then I've
Vegas.
done... Oh, yeah, and I did Vegas this summer. That was a lot of fun, too. Vegas is so weird. I'd like to go back, but just, like, it's a weird place.
It is a really weird place. I'd like to go back legal.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't when I went.
That was the appeal of me being
Not
there.
that it, like, really, like, stopped me from having a good time.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I didn't go to any clubs or anything, but, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I drank. Like, it's not hard. I mostly, like, I saw, like, the sites, like, the natural sites, like Red Rock and Seven Sisters and the Hoover Dam.
Yeah, I didn't do any of those things. We just stayed on
It's
the
actually
strip.
really cool. But yeah, no, I went on the strip. I saw the Blue Man Group. That was lit. It was such a good show. Recommend to everybody. And I saw, like, another magic show. And I wanted to see Britney Spears, but nobody wanted to go with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun.
That's another place for me where it's like if I knew I had enough money to spend, I'd want to do it like all out because when we went, like we just did the strip and we saw a couple shows which were awesome, but like we wanted to go do the Grand Canyon and like tour around and see a bunch of stuff, but like I'm so bad being in cars and buses.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even want to risk like having a 6-hour bus ride to go somewhere because I could have like I was going to get sick probably. So if I were to go back, I'd want to like have enough money to like do a helicopter tour and go around and do all that stuff because I think that would be so cool.
Yeah. Dude, traveling is so nice, but like unless you have money, it just like it's hard.
Yeah.
Like you want to do all these things and you're in this place for a certain amount of time and you want to experience everything, but then you're also like, I have that money.
Yeah, I don't have $500 right now.
And I need to feed myself and I need accommodations, sorry, killer. So I slept literally in the desert.
Yeah.
So I need accommodations.
Yeah. I was going to say though, a lot of what I've done is just across Canada. Cuz
I have not done
I've been to every province. I haven't done any of the territories, but like I've done stuff all the way across and back and it's been cool.
I've only been in Ontario and Montreal.
Yeah.
So not even like most of just Montreal. I would love to see BC. I would love to see
Yeah, I really want to go back to Vancouver too. There's so many places that I've been that I just want to go back. I feel like I don't have the draw of like wanting to travel anywhere, but once I go somewhere, it's like, okay, I want to go back there now.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. It's like, it sucks because, I mean, it's so, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's so close. Canada's a huge country.
I know.
It's
It's like a
it-
5-hour flight to get to BC.
I would love to see it. I don't know, like, about Saskatchewan. I mean, I'd love to see all of Canada, but, like...
I kind of want to do like a Via Rail train trip from here to BC and back
Oh,
because you
that's
get to
such a
see
dream.
some cool stuff and then have a good time at the end and then come back. You
that's
know?
such a dream,
Yeah.
actually, like, those train trips, but the Via Rail is, like, not cheap.
I know.
Dude.
They're also apparently not reliable.
Really?
Yeah, some guy I follow just went on like a spree over the past day and a half because he got stuck on a Via Rail train for like 8 hours. Because they were like something in the engine broke down and they were like between a field and more field and he like couldn't get anywhere and they kept delaying like getting help and it was a huge problem.
That's actually crazy. Could you imagine just being stuck in a train in the middle of fields?
Yeah, like him and other passengers started like bonding on the train and stuff because they had
They were like,
nothing
could
else
you
to
believe
do.
this?
I know.
That's my favorite thing is when something like fucked happens. And
Yeah.
like I went to a restaurant with my friend for brunch. And what had happened was we waited like over 40 minutes and we didn't even get our drink order out. Like the waiter hadn't come to our table once. And I was getting a little riled up, I won't lie to you, because it's like one thing not to take my order, but it's another thing not even to just like come to a table that's just been seated and like, go to other tables. So I was like getting kind of loud about it.
Yeah.
And the people next to
Reasonably.
us were like, oh my god, like we've been waiting to order dessert for like 20 minutes. I was like, what is happening? That I literally like I was like really, I wasn't nasty. I was like, listen, I hate to be this person, but I've come here before. I come here a lot. I was like very like,
Do you know who I am?
I was like, I'm not going to recommend this place to people anymore. In fact, I'm not going to tell people to come here at all anymore. I'm going to send them to the place down the street, mention it by name because I know they have competition. I got very saucy with him. I was like, where's your manager? And he's like, that would be me today. I was like, oh, really?
Let me just fix the bob.
Anyways, I was like, this is the new, can I speak to the manager haircut? But honestly, the service was garbage.
That sucks. I hate stuff like that.
I too hate stuff like that. Especially when I'm hungry.
I know. I mean, like, we're from working in a restaurant. Like, I can understand a lot of, like, the behind the scenes and, like, okay, you have to wait a little bit longer, it's fine. But, like, when it gets to be, like, unreasonably, like, if you're sitting there for half an hour with nothing, like, that's not excusable. Like, even for the people who work there, like, I don't know. It's just, it bugs me.
And his excuses were kind of bullshit. And I was like, listen, in my head, I was like, listen, offer me a free drink. Everything will be Gucci.
Yeah.
Nothing. So,
Wow.
nobody go to that restaurant. I'm not going to mention it by name. I feel bad.
It's whatever.
I got
Where I
it.
used to work, things usually went smoothly, but then when they didn't, my manager at the time, who doesn't work there anymore, probably for good reasons, would give out everything for free. Like, there was literally a lady who, like, at best service possible, this lady came in, she ordered a burger, whatever, her and her friend had a good time. She ate 3/4 of it and then complained that it wasn't cooked properly, and my manager gave the order, like, all of their stuff for free. And I was like,
That's
what is wrong with
ridiculous.
you?
See, I won't complain for, like, little things.
Yeah.
But, and I, like, it was even, like, I used to be passive. Like, if something like that I described happened to me, I really iced it down. It was really bad. But, like, if something happened to me like that, I normally wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? It's about to be 2018. A girl can't be out here being passive like this anymore, okay? I need to take control of my life.
I always feel so bad complaining though. My mom and I were out eating somewhere recently and I enjoyed my food, but she literally just got chicken fingers and fries, but they weren't good. Like, there was some weird spice on the chicken fingers that was bad, and the fries, like, were just undercooked or something. I don't know, but the whole thing was just not good, so she didn't eat much of it. And when our server came back, he, like, asked if we wanted stuff to go, and she was like, no, thank you, it's fine. And he was like, oh, was there an issue? And she was like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. And then the manager came over and gave her meal for free, and I was like, that's so nice. But my mom was sitting there like, I shouldn't have said anything, because she felt so bad.
Yeah, I would never, like, I've seen people send plates back. That's extra. I mean, unless it's, like, I'm allergic to something and it's on the
Yeah, if
plate.
there's an actual problem with it, like, you didn't actually cook the steak, it's raw meat. Like, that would be an issue, but,
Yeah.
like, just not liking something is, you know,
It's
a
like-
preference.
Exactly. No, yeah. I was just like, honestly, it's been over an hour. I don't even have water. He's helping other tables and flirting with girls.
Ugh.
And honestly, a girl needs to eat. And I was just, at the beginning, like, we were waiting, it was like half an hour mark, and I was like, haha, jokingly, like, to my friend, I was like, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, I'm not. That's, like, rude, whatever, he's doing his job.
And then it
But
actually
then it
got to the
became
point
an
where you
hour, and I
needed
was
to
like,
stop.
I'm hungry.
Wow.
Yeah, nothing.
Anyway.
Like, I was like, dude, just, like, caught me, like, a hot chocolate.
Like,
Like, I don't want my meal for free. That would be lovely, though.
Yeah. Oh, last thing about authentic food and authentic place.
Yes.
Poutine in New Brunswick, best I've ever had in my
Seriously?
whole dang life. Yep. Nothing could compare.
Isn't
Anyway.
it cool.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for asking. It's been real. Bye.